Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Labs in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce a stunning English lab girl we have for sale. This girl we are calling Chloe. She is Miss Pink of Callie and Jack's litter. She was born February 18th, so she's graduated Canine College, has had over 350 hours of training. Our slogan here is we take the guess and the stress out of buying a puppy. We take the stress out by training them, but we take the guess out by waiting until they're older so we know their personalities. We can actually show you their training and you're not hoping and guessing that your puppy is the way they are. We can show you that on camera. She's an absolute sweetheart. I have to actually avoid her face because she's so loving, so affectionate. Her Recherche score is 8.75, 8 being she's very dependent. She loves more than anything to snuggle, to cuddle. She's very affectionate, very loving, very sweet. She's a dog that you're gonna worship and she's gonna worship you. She's such a sweetheart. And then she's a 7 out of 10 on activity. She does have energy. She likes to play, as you can see, but she's not hyper. That's probably the greatest thing I like about English labs versus American labs. They're about 1/3 the energy level. And so even an English lab that's outgoing, she can sit on my lap here for all these minutes and she's calm and laid back and not hyper. She is controllable. She's not like Marley and me. She's not destructive. She is a 5 out of 10 on confidence. She's doing well in her training, as we're going to show you, but she's not a dog that's naturally strong-willed or stubborn. She is sensitive. She wants to please people. She wants to make you happy, so she's not going to challenge you. She is a dog that's naturally submissive. She's a beautiful girl. She's actually one of the smallest puppies in her litter. Her mom is 52 pounds and her dad is 77 pounds. Her dad is bigger, her mom is actually smaller. So our best guess is she's gonna be 45, which is small, all the way up to 55 pounds. That's probably our best guess, but she has a beautiful short muzzle. She has a blocky head, light red, yellow coat. She is a stunning girl. I absolutely love her personality and think she's gonna be absolutely stunning. I love you too. Now, she's able to go home after graduating either Canine or Master's program, which is training till 20 weeks of age, that's July 8th. Doggy Doctorate's training till 6 months of age, that's August 18th. And Doggy Double Doctorate's training till 7 months of age, it's September 17th, or September 18th. Now we are very flexible with those dates. Everybody's traveling, going on vacation. If you want to get her between those training levels or even before, you can do that. And we prorate the price and get her at the date that works best for you. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of both parents, Callie and Jack. If you click on those pictures, a video is gonna pop up where we summarize each of the parents. Both parents score in the top 4% of labs. You cannot get a healthier combination. Both parents had OFA excellent hips and all of their health clearances. In fact, Callie was imported in from Europe with generations of show champions and health clearances. So what I'd like to do now is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're gonna show Chloe in training as of today, so you can actually see her. You don't have to guess and hope she's trained. You can actually see it, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve her. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all of these areas. Now we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them. They cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in Chloe, read through this entire page. By the way, if you don't like the name Chloe, you can change it. I just started calling her that. Once they get to a certain age, I don't want to keep calling them Miss Pink, girl, puppy. And so we start giving them a name, but she doesn't know it yet. You can definitely change it. But read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see her pictures. Right above her pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding those prices. So in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page, but the prices you see in this video may not be her prices. You do need to look at her page. And then right below this video is a link that says click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to visit Chloe. Again, this is Miss Pink of Callie and Jack's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.